Tesla, the groundbreaking electric car company, has just unveiled its plans to create a series of data centers that are unlike anything we've seen before. In this video, we're diving deep into the details of Tesla's first-of-its-kind data centers. So, let's not waste any more time and get started. You probably know Tesla as the company that makes those awesome electric cars, right? Well, guess what? They're not stopping at cars. They're diving into a whole new world by creating super unique data centers. These aren't your average data centers, they're going to be one of a kind, like nothing else out there. Now, to make these data centers a reality, Tesla isn't just winging it. They're bringing in the big brains, the smartest people, to design and build these centers from the very beginning to the very end. It's like they're handcrafting something amazing, piece by piece. But that's not all. Tesla isn't starting completely from scratch. They're also getting a head start by getting their hands on some existing data centers. It's like they're adding their own special ingredients to a recipe that's already cooking. And get this, these centers are going to be super energy efficient. Just like how Tesla's electric cars are known for saving energy, these data centers will be eco-friendly powerhouses. They'll be using the coolest new technologies to make sure they don't waste any energy. So, here's the big picture. Tesla's data centers are about to change the game. They're not only going to shape how we store and manage data, but also show the world how to do it in a way that's kind of both technology and our planet. It's like Tesla is taking their magic touch from cars to data, and that's something we should definitely keep our eyes on. You might be wondering, why is Tesla getting into the data center stuff? Well, even though Tesla hasn't explained everything, there's a pretty clear idea behind it. Let's use a puzzle analogy again. This is like finding a really important puzzle piece that fits perfectly. Think about what Tesla does. They make those cool electric cars, capture sunlight with solar panels, and make clever energy storage things. Now, imagine all the information needed to make these things awesome. It's like having a big recipe book with lots of data. Now, these data centers are like super smart control centers. They're the bosses behind the scenes, just like a conductor leading a band. All the data about Tesla's amazing stuff will go through these centers. They'll make sure everything runs smoothly and works together like a perfect team. So, even though Tesla hasn't told us everything, it's a good guess that these data centers are like super brains making sure everything Tesla does is fantastic, from electric cars to solar power. They're like the secret sauce that keeps everything tasty and working smoothly. First thing to notice that Tesla is doing something pretty daring. Instead of just tweaking existing plans like other companies might, they're starting from scratch. Imagine building a new kind of supercar instead of just upgrading an old model. That's the level of boldness we're talking about here. And remember, Tesla's all about saving energy. Think of their electric cars zipping around. Well, they're bringing that same energy-saving magic to these data centers. They're working hard to make sure these centers use as little energy as possible, and they're even tapping into cool, renewable sources of power like the sun and wind. When you think of Tesla, you think of cool technology, right? Well, these data centers won't disappoint. We might not have all the juicy details about what exactly they're filling them with, but I'm willing to bet it's going to be really impressive, like the best of the best. And who knows, they might even use their famous battery magic to make these centers extra special. Let's do some detective work now. Tesla hasn't given us all the details about where these data centers will be located. But if we take a peek at their other places like gigafactories and supercharger stations, we can make a clever guess that they'll choose really good spots that just make sense. It's like putting together a puzzle and finding the perfect pieces. Alright, let's keep digging into the mystery of why Tesla is cooking up these unique data centers. Now, Tesla hasn't spilled all the details yet, but let's put on our detective hats. Imagine you have a big treasure chest of data about electric cars, solar power, and cool energy storage solutions. Well, these data centers are like the super smart vaults that will hold, process and manage all that precious information. But here's the cool part. Tesla is like a talent scout searching for the best players. They're looking for really smart folks to join their team and design these data centers from start to finish. And get this, they're not just looking for any designers. They want someone to lead the entire process, from the very beginning to the very end. That's like being the conductor of a super high-tech orchestra. So, let's wrap it up. Tesla's data centers are like the secret sauce behind their awesome products. With their hunt for top-notch talent and their commitment to creating something totally new, these data centers are going to change the game. And that's it for today's deep dive into Tesla's data center adventure. If you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more tech fun, and make sure you're all set with notifications so you're in the loop. Watch our other video on Tesla changing the game again. Elon Musk confirms. And we will see you soon.